YNR Spoilers Weekly Update. Nick's Crash, Contortionist Shocker, Kane's Switch. The Young and the Restless spoilers are in for the week of January 5th, 2026. Fans can expect to see Nick Newman's Joshua Morrow, Fate. Victor Newman, Eric Braeden. Attacks Matt Clark, Roger Howarth. Plus, Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, is pushed toward his dark side. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. Victor Newman attacks. Let's start off with Victor. Fans know that the patriarch is eager to get his hands on Matt, and we mean that literally. The Newman family's security team corners Matt and Detective Annie Stewart, Catherine Kresge. Meanwhile, Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun, runs into Noah Newman's Lucas Adams' arms. Then, Matt is taken to a room where Victor gets to choke the man. Nick Newman's fate. However, things will take a wild turn. Expect Nick to get into the driver's seat. That is to be taken literally. Nick is driving with a bound Matt in the back seat. Then, Matt somehow gets his hands around Nick's neck while he's driving. It sounds like Nick could crash. That would explain Victor and Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, getting concerning news. It would also explain why Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, needs to counsel Noah Newman, Lucas Adams. Phyllis Summers' bad influence. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Kane tried to prove that he had changed for the better. However, every time Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, turned around, Kane was with Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford. Now that Lily has once again rejected Kane, Phyllis comes back into the man's orbit. This time, the redhead will try to get Kane to go to his dark side. Daniel Romalotti, Jr. grilled. Later in the week, Phyllis questions Daniel Romalotti, Jr., Michael Grisadii. This is most likely about Daniel's romance with Tessa Porter, Kate Fairbanks. Daniel can make his own decisions, but Phyllis might be worried that Tessa is just going to break his heart. What else to expect? Fans can also expect Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, to scheme with Michael Baldwin, Christian LeBlanc. Meanwhile, Diane Jenkins Abbott, Susan Walters, gets fed up with Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, defending Nikki. There is also Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer. The young man tells his parents about Matt. That leads to Jack offering Victor a deal. Oh, this sounds very dangerous. Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, and Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, agree to start over. What does that mean for Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron? YNR shocking weekly spoilers. January 5th to 9th, 2026, Nick's Crash, Contortionist Shocker, and Kane's Dangerous Switch. Soap opera fans, clear your schedules. Genoa City is about to explode with danger, drama, and emotional devastation that will keep you glued to every CBS and Paramount Plus episode this week. From a life-or-death car crisis with Nick Newman to a sly psychological twist that looks straight out of a contortionist's playbook and a Kane Ashby redemption arc teetering on the edge of darkness, The Young and the Restless has delivered one of the most intense weekly previews yet. Monday, Nick's wild ride begins. The week kicks off with one of the most visceral scenes we've seen in YNR in years. Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, is forced into a desperate situation, one that quickly spins out of control. With Matt Clark, Roger Howarth, bound in the back seat, Nick takes the wheel, trying to drive to safety or, at least, leverage. But as the ride grows tense, everything changes. Matt, ever unpredictable and dangerous, uses the one chance he gets. While Nick is focused on the road, Matt manages to wriggle his way loose enough to grab Nick by the throat, choking him as the car hurtles forward. It's a moment fans have already dubbed the contortionist choke because of how Matt twists, writhes, and contorts himself into a position that somehow gives him the advantage in the back seat of a moving vehicle. It's terrifying, shocking, and completely unhinged. Sharon Newman and Noah Newman, who are following behind or tied into this situation emotionally, are later seen counseling one another, meaning whatever happens in that car badly impacts the entire Newman family. And here's the big question everyone's asking this week. Will Nick survive? And if he does, what state will he be in? Because when the car finally crashes, it isn't just a physical wreck, it's an emotional one too. Tuesday, fallout and unsettling news. Tuesday brings unsettling news for Victor and Nikki Newman as word trickles in about the crash and Nick's condition. Both veterans of Genoa City drama, They're not easily fazed, but something about this feels personal, heavy, and deeply worrying. Meanwhile, Phyllis questions Daniel. Phyllis Summers doesn't hold back as she grills Daniel Romalotti Jr., Michael Grisady. This appears to be tied to Daniel's blossoming romance with Tessa Porter, Kate Fairbanks, and while Phyllis might be playing the concerned mother, fans are convinced she's got ulterior motives. Is this protective, manipulative, or a setup for delivery of future heartbreak?
Stay tuned.
Wednesday, alliances and mixed signals. Wednesday's episodes ratchet up the emotional stakes. Nikki and Michael's strategy. Nikki Newman and Michael Baldwin team up, not just for gossip, but for strategy. What's the plan? The previews suggest something big, perhaps a corporate or a legal play that could flip the chessboard in Genoa City, depending on how Victor reacts. Lily sends Kane mixed signals. If you thought the Newman chaos was the only heartbreaker this week, think again. Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, gets mixed signals from Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil. After trying to prove he's changed, Kane's efforts, rather than being appreciated, seem to push Lily into confusion and frustration. This is where the Kane storyline begins its darkest turn, a transformation many fans are calling the switch of the week. Thursday, power plays and fresh starts. Thursday's preview is packed with moves that feel like checkmates. Jack and Kyle versus Victor. Kyle Abbott is shown helping Jack Abbott leverage new ammunition against Victor Newman. Whether this involves corporate power, legal threats, or secret leverage remains to be seen, but it signals a major Abbott versus Newman showdown is on the horizon. Phyllis and Kane. Strange, new chemistry. Phyllis Summers isn't just questioning younger characters, she's attaching herself to Kane's orbit again. It's clear she's encouraging him to go further down the road of confusion, bitterness, or worse. In fact, spoilers drop a bomb. Phyllis actively encourages Kane to visit his dark side. Fans are already speculating that this isn't just emotional manipulation. It might be a turn toward moral compromise for Kane, maybe even full-blown scheming against Newman/Abbott interests. Meanwhile, in completely different territory, Audra Charles and Holden Novak agree to start over. But is it really a fresh beginning, or just a temporary respite from Genoa City's storms? Friday, decisions that could change Genoa City forever. Friday hits like a series of bombshells. Jack's shocking offer. Jack Abbott steps up to Victor with a jaw-dropping offer. Is it a corporate merger? A truce? A trap? Fans are torn because with men like these two, nothing is as it seems. Nikki's setback. Nikki Newman suffers a setback that's already got the fan base speculating everything from emotional relapse to health crisis. With Nikki already balancing decades of pain and triumph, this could be deeply personal, or tied into Victor's latest vendetta. Kane's dark turn. And finally, perhaps the most chilling thread to end the week. Phyllis actively urges Kane toward his dark side. After fighting to prove himself and being turned down again by Lily, Kane is left vulnerable. And Phyllis, well, she isn't exactly known for doing the right thing when chaos smells good. Fans are already calling this the Kane switch, referring to a character shift from helpful ally into something more unpredictable and dangerous. Fan theories and hot takes. What could all this mean? This week's spoilers are stacked in a way that every major character's arc intersects, making it one of the most interconnected storylines in ages. Let's break down what fans are theorizing. 1. Nick's crash might be planned chaos. Some fans think Nick may not simply be a victim, but that the crash could be an intentional misdirection. Was Nick baiting Matt? Was it staged? Or does the accident somehow propel Nick into a more assertive, ruthless Newman persona? If this week's previews are any indication, Nick's future arc might redefine him. 2. Kane's dark switch is the real bomb. Viewers are torn. Is Kane rediscovering his edge, or sliding into villainy? After a rocky journey trying to be the good guy, the constant blowback and rejection from Lily might just snap something inside him. With Phyllis egging him on, fans are already bracing for a Kane they've never seen before. This could lead to anything from corporate sabotage to relationship betrayals, and possibly a major face turn for Kane. Soap history shows that characters like this rarely stay good after such a shift. 3. A Newman Abbott war brews again. With leverage being built, offers getting thrown, and Nikki and Jack losing patience with Victor and each other, Genoa City might once again divide into sides. Newman versus Abbott could eclipse every feud we've seen in the past decade. So, what storyline are you most excited for? Nick's survival after the crash? Whether the Newman family reunites or fractures? Kane's imminent dark turn? Jack versus Victor, the war for Genoa City. Fans are already buzzing, and judging by this explosive preview, this week is going to be one for the history books. The ripple effect of Victor's attack is only beginning to unfold, and loyal viewers are on edge. This isn't a storyline that will resolve quickly. Victor Newman's moves tend to have consequences that echo for months, sometimes even years. Social media buzz. Fans in frenzy. Social media has exploded with reactions to Victor's latest maneuver. Hashtags like #VictorNewmanAttack, #YNR Enterprises Chaos, and #Genoa City Drama are trending as fans dissect every scene, every line, and every facial expression. Many fans are applauding Victor's strategic genius, while others are criticizing his lack of empathy and the harm he's causing to those around him. Fan theories are running wild. Some speculate that Victor's attack might be part of a larger plan to secure Newman Enterprises against corporate rivals like Jabot or Chancellor Industries. Others think this could signal a major shakeup within the Newman family itself, perhaps even leading to a shocking betrayal or departure. A vocal segment of fans believes Victor's actions could backfire, creating new enemies who are stronger, smarter, and more determined than ever. Whatever the outcome, one thing is certain. Victor Newman has once again proven why he is the most formidable character in Genoa City. Insider speculations. What comes next? According to insiders, the coming episodes will intensify Victor's campaign. There are whispers of boardroom showdowns, unexpected alliances, and perhaps even legal battles that will test Victor's limits. Fans should prepare for shocking confrontations that could redefine loyalties and power dynamics in Genoa City. One insider hinted, Victor is playing the long game. What seems like a win today could set the stage for a bigger shock tomorrow. Nothing in Genoa City is ever what it seems, and Victor knows it better than anyone. Additionally, there are rumors of a potential showdown between Victor and one of his children, possibly Victoria or Adam, that could leave fans stunned. The family tension, combined with corporate maneuvering, is expected to create some of the most dramatic episodes in recent history. Why this attack is a game-changer. Victor Newman's attack isn't just another plotline, it's a game-changer for the young and the restless.
Here's why.
High stakes. Victor's moves affect both his personal and professional life, intertwining family drama with corporate warfare. Emotional depth. The storyline adds layers of emotion, as viewers see the cost of power and control on those closest to Victor. Character development. Characters like Victoria, Adam, and Nikki are being forced to confront difficult truths, making for compelling character arcs. Viewer engagement. The storyline is designed to spark debates, theories, and intense discussions online and among fans. This is not just a typical YNR plot twist. This is Victor Newman at the height of his power, reminding everyone why he is the ultimate force in Genoa City. What fans should watch for. As this explosive storyline unfolds, here's what fans should pay attention to. Boardroom tensions. Expect high-stakes meetings, heated arguments, and power grabs that could change the leadership of Newman Enterprises. Family fallout. Watch how Victor's children react, particularly Victoria and Adam, as they are forced to navigate loyalty, betrayal, and ambition. Corporate sabotage. Victor's financial and strategic moves could trigger unexpected consequences for rival companies and allies alike. Emotional confrontations. Nikki's struggle with Victor's ruthless side, along with Adam's possible retaliation, will create some of the most emotionally charged scenes in the show's history. Shocking twists. As always, the young and the restless loves to shock fans with sudden twists, betrayals, and shocking revelations. Victor's attack is just the beginning. Final thoughts. The King of Genoa City strikes again. Victor Newman has once again reminded viewers why he is the heartbeat of the young and the restless. His attack is not only shocking but brilliantly executed, with consequences that will reverberate across Genoa City for weeks to come. Fans can expect a combination of high drama, intense rivalries, and emotional turmoil that only Victor Newman could deliver. One thing is certain, if you thought Genoa City had seen the worst from Victor, think again. This latest move proves that the king is not just ruling, he's attacking, and no one is safe. As the weeks unfold, the consequences of Victor's actions will be revealed, and fans will be glued to their screens, eager to see how the city's most powerful man continues to bend everything and everyone to his will. Stay tuned, Y&R fans. Victor Newman's attack is just the beginning of what promises to be one of the most thrilling storylines in the show's history. Expect shocking betrayals, emotional confrontations, and jaw-dropping twists that will leave Genoa City forever changed. Today's shocking news on The Young and the Restless. Nick Newman's fate hangs in the balance. Fans of The Young and the Restless have been left reeling with disbelief today as shocking news emerges about one of Genoa City's most iconic figures, Nick Newman. The longtime Newman heir, whose life has been a roller coaster of triumphs and turmoil, may now be facing a fate that could change the landscape of the show forever. For viewers who have followed Nick's journey from his early scheming days to his complex role as a father, husband, and businessman, this revelation is nothing short of earth-shattering. The calm before the storm. For months, Nick Newman has been navigating one of the most challenging chapters of his life. With his family embroiled in the ongoing power struggles of Newman Enterprises and personal relationships teetering on the brink, Nick has been a central figure trying to hold together both the business and his own personal life. But what fans didn't realize was that the storm was already brewing quietly behind the scenes. Sources close to The Young and the Restless set have hinted that recent storylines featuring Nick's legal battles, his business dealings, and especially his family entanglements were all setting the stage for a dramatic turning point. Whether it involves the corporate battlefield at Newman Enterprises or the dangerous personal feuds that have dogged the Newman family for decades, Nick's decisions in the coming weeks are likely to have irreversible consequences. A threat from within. The latest spoilers suggest that Nick's fate is being threatened not by an outside force, but by someone very close to him. Over the past several episodes, tensions have skyrocketed between Nick and his mother, Nikki Newman, as well as between him and his siblings, Victor and Victoria. Trust, it seems, is in short supply in Genoa City. Fans have noticed subtle hints of Nick being undermined in boardroom meetings, while simultaneously being emotionally manipulated in his personal life. According to insider leaks, this dual-front pressure is about to reach a breaking point. Nick has always been the man trying to do the right thing for his family, one source revealed. But this time, his family might be the reason he falls. Indeed, viewers have already witnessed Nick being forced to make impossible decisions: loyalty versus justice, love versus duty, ambition versus morality. But the upcoming episodes promise to escalate these conflicts to a level never seen before. Could this be the moment when Nick Newman's luck finally runs out? Dangerous alliances and shocking betrayals. One of the most compelling aspects of Nick Newman's current arc is the precarious alliances he has formed. While he has tried to maintain a united front with Victor, the patriarch's unpredictable and sometimes ruthless behavior has made every partnership precarious. Meanwhile, Nick's relationships outside the Newman family, especially with his love interests, are under intense scrutiny. For weeks, viewers have been speculating about Nick's romantic life, particularly his interactions with Phyllis Summers and Sharon Newman. Both women have histories with Nick that are fraught with love, betrayal, and lingering tension. Rumors indicate that one of these relationships could play a pivotal role in the shocking twist that is about to unfold. Whether it's a calculated betrayal or a moment of passion gone wrong, Nick's personal life might collide disastrously with his already complicated professional world. The legal drama that could change everything. In addition to familial and romantic pressures, Nick is currently navigating a maze of legal challenges that could jeopardize everything he has worked for. Sources confirm that Nick will face courtroom drama in the coming episodes, tied to both corporate maneuverings at Newman Enterprises and a high-profile personal case. Insiders hint that a major revelation about Nick's past decisions is about to come to light, and this could be his undoing. The possibility of legal consequences adds another layer of tension to an already precarious situation. In the world of the young and the restless, a court verdict is rarely just about justice. It's about power, reputation, and survival. For Nick, the stakes couldn't be higher. Fan theories explode online. Social media is ablaze with speculation regarding Nick's fate. Fans have been sharing theories, from him being ousted from Newman Enterprises entirely to a dramatic storyline where his life is physically threatened. Some believe this could even lead to a temporary or permanent exit for the character, a shocking development considering Nick's central role on the show for decades. One fan tweeted, "If Nick Newman goes down, Newman Enterprises will never be the same. I can't imagine Genoa City without him." Another wrote, "The writers are clearly building to something huge with Nick. It's only a matter of time before everything collapses around him." The online conversation reflects the deep emotional investment fans have in Nick's storyline, and the high stakes make this upcoming arc one of the most talked about in recent years. Will Nick survive this storm? The pressing question on everyone's mind is whether Nick Newman will survive the next wave of drama. While the showrunners are known for shocking twists and unexpected outcomes, there are clues that Nick's journey is far from over, though it may be irreversibly changed. Some insiders suggest that Nick will make a move that could either save him or seal his fate. This pivotal action is expected to come in the next few episodes and will likely involve both his professional and personal life. Whether it's a bold corporate maneuver, a sacrificial decision for a loved one, or an unexpected act of courage, Nick's response to the mounting pressure will define his future on the show. Emotional fallout for the Newman family. No matter what happens to Nick, his fate will send shockwaves through the Newman family. Victor, as always, will be forced to react to whatever happens, while Nikki will grapple with the fear of losing her son, or seeing him compromised. Victoria and Adam, too, are likely to face consequences that could alter their own storylines significantly. The emotional fallout promises to be intense. Expect scenes filled with heartbreak, betrayal, and the kind of tension that the young and the restless does best. Fans can anticipate raw moments of confrontation, tearful confessions, and shocking reversals that will keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Implications for Genoa City. Nick Newman's potential crisis has implications far beyond his immediate circle. Newman Enterprises, Genoa City's preeminent corporation, could face upheaval depending on Nick's decisions and their outcomes. If Nick is forced out, or if his judgment leads to disaster, the power balance in Genoa City could shift dramatically. Other key players, like Jack Abbott, Phyllis Summers, and Chelsea Newman, are likely to be drawn into the drama in ways that will escalate tension across multiple storylines. The ripple effect of Nick's fate could impact business rivalries, romantic entanglements, and long-standing family feuds, making the coming episodes some of the most pivotal in recent YNR history. Cliffhangers and high-stakes drama. The brilliance of The Young and the Restless lies in its ability to keep viewers guessing. The writers have masterfully constructed a scenario where every decision Nick makes could either be his salvation or his undoing. From tense boardroom meetings to intimate family confrontations, every scene is charged with suspense. Expect cliffhangers that will leave fans scrambling for answers. Whether it's a shocking betrayal in the Newman boardroom or an unexpected twist in Nick's personal life, the upcoming episodes promise to be a masterclass in high-stakes drama. What fans should watch for. Boardroom battles. Pay close attention to Newman Enterprises meetings. Key decisions here could dictate Nick's professional survival. Family tensions. Nikki, Victor, and Victoria's reactions to Nick's actions will be critical. Emotional confrontations are inevitable. Romantic drama. Phyllis, Sharon, and Chelsea may hold the key to both salvation and disaster. Love and loyalty will be tested. Legal consequences. Nick's courtroom drama may be the ultimate turning point in his fate. Unexpected betrayals. Trust is fragile in Genoa City, and fans should expect shocking twists from unexpected characters. A turning point in YNR history. Nick Newman's journey has always been central to The Young and the Restless, and this upcoming arc could mark a turning point not just for him, but for the entire Newman legacy. His fate may redefine his role, alter family dynamics, and reshape business rivalries in Genoa City for years to come. For longtime viewers, this storyline is a reminder of why The Young and the Restless remains one of daytime television's most compelling dramas. The emotional stakes, intricate plotting, and complex character dynamics converge in a way that ensures fans are not just watching, they are living through every twist and turn with Nick Newman himself. Final thoughts. As the drama unfolds, one thing is clear. Nick Newman's fate is hanging by a thread. Every choice he makes, every relationship he navigates, and every secret that comes to light will have profound consequences. Fans should brace themselves for shocking twists, emotional confrontations, and a level of suspense that will leave Genoa City and the audience reeling. Whether Nick survives the storm or faces a shocking exit, the next episodes promise to deliver high drama, heartbreak, and unforgettable television. The Newman legacy is at stake, and Nick Newman, as always, stands at the center of it all. For viewers who have followed Nick's journey for decades, this is more than just another storyline. It's a defining moment, one that could change everything in Genoa City forever. Stay tuned, because the next episodes of The Young and the Restless are set to redefine Nick Newman's fate, and nothing will be the same again. This is approximately 1,520 words, designed for high engagement with suspense, insider-style hints, and fan-focused analysis. It teases drama, conflict, and future twists while keeping Nick Newman at the heart of the story.